Greetings boys and girls, it's redlightning18 and today I'm back with another video for you guys on the map Convoy using the AK47 with dual mags, sleight of hand, flat jacket and ninja. Now today I'll be talking about the AK47 as a gun. Now this is one of my favorite guns of all the assault rifles in Black Ops, but it's not the best at all. If you're doing badly and you feel that you need to get some quick kills, I advise you to use the FAMAS over the AK47 because at close range you just get destroyed by FAMAS. Now I have no idea how I never killed that first guy. I got a few hit markers on him, but he just managed to knife me. But I get my revenge as soon as I spawn. So the AK47 is the third to last gun you unlock in the game, and it doesn't have the fastest fire rate, but it's manageable, and the recoil is also very manageable. So if you're struggling with some of the guns in Black Ops because of the recoil, I advise you use this. Burst fire it. I'm not saying you can spray this gun and get a lot of kills, but if you burst fire, it's very precise. Burst firing is when you pump the right trigger. This slows the amount of recoil you have because it only shoots out a small amount of bullets each time, about 3 to 4 bullets each time. So this minimizes the amount of recoil on your gun, and it's a good tip to do because if you see someone from far away, you can't spray because the bullets will go everywhere and it will hardly touch the person. But if you burst fire from distance, you'll manage to kill them quickly and efficiently without losing a lot of bullets, which you'll see me do a lot in this map when someone is far away. And the weapon stat should be on screen now. It's 40 damage per bullet up close and 30 damage from a distance, so you should be able to kill in 3 to 4 bullets most of the time if you're on a normal connection. Now on my connection, since I don't have the best connection in the world, it usually takes me about 4 to 5 bullets to kill somebody. And like an idiot, I forgot that I had chopper gun on. I thought I had dogs on instead, and I was trying to call my Blackbird, but because I killed that second guy, it called out my chopper gunner, and my chopper gunner only gets me a maximum of 4 kills, which is why I fast forward quickly through that. Now I chose to upload this map because it's a nice score and it's really fast paced. I choose to use sleight of hand with dual mags because I like that quick speed of the fastest second reload, and I like to use sleight of hand pro because of the quick ADS. It helps me out a lot, as you'll see later in the game. When you face multiple enemies, you need that sleight of hand, faster aim down sight. Now you'll see me burst firing a lot. As I stated before, it does have a nice bit. It does have a manageable amount of recoil as long as you burst fire. But if you just spray, not only are you showing yourself on the map, but you're wasting a lot of bullets. And since I'm not using scavenger, I felt that I needed to conserve my ammunition. One thing you'll see me do a lot is run away from gunfights now. It's not because I'm scared or anything, it's just that I don't really want to die, and if the person has already seen me and they've got a few bullets on me, I'm not going to run out there like an idiot and die. I'm going to run away, go around, flank them and then kill them, which is a smart thing to do, and I advise a lot of you guys to do that. So don't be scared to run away from gunfights if you think you're going to lose. If you haven't noticed already, this is the map Convoy, one of the new maps from the escalation map packs. And I just like to give my views on escalation map packs since I haven't uploaded any gameplay from the new map packs on my channel yet. This is going to be the first one. This is one of my favourites out of the 4. I don't really like hotels since a lot of people camp. I don't really like stockpile since it's just the colours aren't vibrant. A lot of people use ghosts on that map for some reason, and it's hard to find people. And when you do find people, they're usually rolling in numbers, so it's hard to get kills. The other map is Zoo, and I hardly get to play Zoo. Every time it comes up it gets voted out, but when I do get to play it, I hate playing on that map. Convoy is definitely my favourite map because on Zoo everybody just hides on that train track that goes all around the map, and it's hard to find people in that map most of the time that I play there. I hardly get to play, as I've mentioned, but when I do get to play it's not very enjoyable. So Convoy is definitely one of my favourite maps. Another thing you'll notice that I do in this map is run around the outskirts of the map instead of running straight through the middle. You'll see me run straight through the middle once or twice in the game when I feel that it's safe, but the majority of the time I like to circle the map because a lot of people go on this bridge, and if I run straight through I'm going to be easy pickings for them. So I decided to go around the map, and it pays off in this match. It pays off in this match as I end up with a decent score. Also, if you are going to use the AK47, I recommend you don't use the red dot sight. That's just a waste of an attachment in my opinion, because the iron sights on this gun are really useful. It doesn't really need the red dot sight. Dual mags or extended mags is the best attachment in my opinion, because with dual mags you get double the ammunition you'll usually get, so you don't really have to use scavenger, so it frees up your first perk slot. And I decide to use flat jacket. And with extended mags, if you do decide to use scavenger, you got an extra amount of bullets in the magazine. If you have multiple enemies, then you're more likely to take them all out instead of having to reload halfway through, which you'll see me do in this game towards the end, where I come up against quite a few enemies, so I have to keep getting into cover, reloading, coming back out, shooting, and then repeating the process once or twice. When playing on the map Convoy, it's best to run around the map towards the two bridges on either side of the map and try to flank the people that are camping on top of it, because you tend to see a few people camping up there with claymore, so make sure you flash the bridge before you run up there, and you'll usually pick up 2 to 3 kills a match with that tactic. Also make sure to check under the map where the cracked part is, because a lot of people hide there waiting for people to run around, and they'll tend to be using ghosts, so make sure you're extra aware of that area, because again it will help you get more kills in the match. The reason why I use spy plane, Blackbird and Chopper Gunner is because I feel like they're the most effective kill streaks in the game. The spy plane will usually help me get the Blackbird, and with the Blackbird I only need one more kill after to get the Chopper Gunner, and the Chopper Gunner is useful as long as people don't shoot it down, but nowadays in Black Ops a lot of people tend to shoot down your Chopper Gunner, so instead of using the Chopper Gunner I usually use dogs. But if you want to use the Chopper Gunner when nobody does shoot it down, it's really effective. And the Blackbird is self-explanatory really. It shows you exactly where enemies are and which direction they're facing. In the long run it'll help you out, but in my opinion it is a tad overpowered. The game's starting to wrap up now. I finished the game 30-5, which is a decent score in my opinion. Overall the AK47 is a really good gun to use, but if you're struggling with the AK47 I suggest you use the FAMAS, since it's got the high fire rate. It's good up close and from a distance, but if you're looking for a challenge I suggest you use the AK47 since it's more rewarding when you get kills. And that's it for today guys. redlightning18 saying goodbye.